Hi, this is Kim. Welcome if you're new here, and welcome back if you're returning. Today I'm going to do a cute tarot tag by Chanel Days called Mid-Year Tarot Tag. And it's one I did last year and at the end of the year and mid-year. It's fun. Let me light some incense here first. Gotta get it good and lit. Kind of set the mood. Alright, there's 12 prompts. We'll just get right into it. First prompt is a deck you've used the most so far in 2024. And for me, that was the Wild Unknown Tarot. I use this a lot. I used it every day on my daily draws. Here's the backs. I have not edged it. I'll set it down. I like the random pops of color in this deck. Reads very well. This is my favorite deck. It's a pip deck. Pips with feelings, I would say. Not just a straight up pip deck. But yeah, it's a good reader. I use this the most. It's beautiful. This is what I'd consider my soul deck. Took me a while though, because it was my first deck I ever received. When I first got it, I couldn't read with it. It was too deep for me. But after years of studying it and watching videos on it, I finally learned it. And it's a pretty good deck. It's the one that speaks to me the most. So that was the Wild Unknown, the deck I've used the most so far in 2024. Next prompt is a new deck that came into your collection this year. And for me, that was the New Voice Tarot by Rosario Salerno. This deck is really pretty. Got a great little guidebook. For the majors, you get a full-size card, and for the minors, you get just a small card but a full page. Let me put the book back in the box. Here's the backs, and it's got silver gilding. There is nudity, sorry. It's got beautiful colors. Love the artwork. Reads very well too. It's very modern. The tattoos and the modern clothes. Modern backgrounds. It's a big deck though, it's hard to shuffle. I can't get my hands around it. That would be the only downfall of this deck. So it's a little bit long. But other than that, I love this deck. When I first seen it on TarotTube, it was one that stood out to me. I wanted it. Do you see the vibrant colors? Isn't that beautiful? That was prompt 2, a new deck that came into my collection in 2024. The New Voice Tarot by Rosario Salerno. Alright, prompt 3, the most anticipated deck that was released this year. And for me, that was the Tarot of Echoes by Anna Turian. Here's the backs, and I have not edged mine. I'm thinking about edging it in a black. I've seen somebody else on TarotTube have theirs edged in a black, and I liked it a lot. So I think I'm going to do mine in a black. This is a gorgeous deck. I love everything about this deck. It's got great cardstock. It shuffles well. I love the artwork. I love the colors. I love the way it reads. I love the faces. I love how emotive they are. See, like, look at her face. She's got a certain look about her. It's gorgeous. Of course, all of Anna Turian's decks are gorgeous. I love her style. Her artwork. This deck reads beautifully, too. The World card. That's one of my favorite cards, the Empress. So that was prompt 3, the most anticipated deck that was released this year, Tarot of Echoes by Anna Turian. Alright, number 4 was the biggest disappointment. And for me, that was the Black Tarot. And the reason this was the biggest disappointment is I thought it was another deck called the Black Tarot. It wasn't this one. There's another one called the Black Tarot that I got it confused with. This was not it. I should have did more research on it. Oh, here's the backs. Did not edge it. I haven't done anything with this deck since I got it. I was very disappointed. I just got confused and thought it was the other Black Tarot. And I don't like this deck. There's nothing wrong with it. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just this isn't the one I was expecting. And it is a pip deck, which I'm not that fond of just straight up pip decks. Maybe I'll break down and give it a try. I already own it. I might as well give it a try. This was my biggest disappointment. I need to learn to do more research on the decks that I buy. See what I mean by pip deck? That's all it is straight up pips. Boring. So that was the Black Tarot, my biggest disappointment. Alright, number 5, biggest surprise this year. And for me, that would be the Embroidered Graveyard. I didn't realize how much I would love this deck. I'm going to work with it in the fall. Comes with a great little guidebook, chunky little guidebook. Oh, here's the backs, little planchettes. It's edged in like an orange, bronzy type. But I love this deck. It's beautiful. It's going to be a good reader. I can't believe these are all hand-stitched. She put a lot of work into this deck. A lot of work into these images. Feels handmade. I love the artwork that she did. All the time that she put into it. It's gorgeous. Can you imagine sewing all these images? No telling how long it took her. Here lies an oracle reader who lived by the sun and loved by the moon. That's pretty. Talk about dedication. I could just look at these images all day. Look at the intricacies of it. Oh, I love that. Ooh, look at that. Beautiful. Alright, so that was my biggest surprise. Embroidered Graveyard Oracle. Next up is my deck crush for 2024. And for me, that would be the Heroine Tarot. I love this deck. I only use this deck to read for myself. Here's the backs, and it's edged in a silver holographic. I love the outfits of these girls. I don't know if there's any men in this deck at all. I don't remember. I don't remember seeing any. I think it's just all women, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong. They have cool outfits. This deck reads very well. It's got a glossy cardstock. It's one of my favorite cards. I like that card too, Chariot. I like their clothes. Her dress is fantastic. I like her boobs. That's a cute outfit. Black cat. I like her black gloves. Like the moon card. The world. So that's my deck crush. Of 2024. Next up is my favorite tarot card. And for me, that's going to be the Hermit card out of the Wild Unknown. I love this card because the turtle can go in its shell to be alone and introspect. And can have the lantern when it comes out to see with. I don't know, I just love this card. It's just my favorite tarot card. I like it a lot. So that's number 7. Number 8, a deck that makes you happy. And for me, that's the Serpent and the Peacock art version. Comes with a big old guidebook with a picture of the cards on each page. That's the majors and the minors. This deck reads very well. I got hooked on this deck for a little while. Here's the backs, and it's edged in a goldy bronze. This deck shuffles very well. But yeah, it's a good reader. I like the artwork. It's not normally my style, but I like it just the same. It's kind of grown on me since it reads so well. I don't know if it's collage or if it's just artwork that somebody's drawn. I'm not sure. I can't say for sure. I haven't read the book in a while. I cannot remember. It almost looks like collage in spots. I like that card, the Hermit. I drew this card 2 days in a row, the day before yesterday, on my daily draw. I like the Devil card. So that was prompt 8, a deck that makes me happy. Number 9 is a deck that, what deck, wait, let's see. The most beautiful deck this year is number 9. And for me, that's the Earth, Moon, and Shadow Oracle. It's got a good little guidebook to it, too. Got a picture of the cards and a couple pages, page and a half for each one. This is gorgeous. Artwork on the cards is just stunning. It's got some keywords, main keywords, and then some keywords below it. Oh, that was the last card I drew. Let's see. There we go, that's much better. Well, there's the backs. I have not edged it. Yeah, it's got some vibrant colors. To me, it's my most beautiful deck this year. Like sacred law, rituals, boundaries, and practice. Bleeding heart, rawness, vulnerability, and compassion. The nest, spiritual hearth, comfort, well-being. Luna, manifestations, visions, and attraction. Ocean tides, individuality, strength, and formlessness. The lotus, the past, transcendence, and evolution. Look at the artwork. Isn't this just gorgeous? Kind of a shadow work deck. That's what I took it as when I read with it. I've only read with it a couple times. That's pretty. Lunar eclipse, spiritual changes, internal evolution. Got vibrant colors. I like that card. Alright, so that was my most beautiful deck this year. Earth, Moon, and Shadow Oracle. And prompt 10. Let's see. What deck do you want by the end of the year or still waiting on? And for me, that's the Victorian Fairy Tarot. I'm still waiting on that. I know a lot of people are. And also the Little Monsters Tarot. I'm still waiting on that. I hope we get them by the end of the year. Seems like we've been waiting on the Victorian Fairy Tarot forever. Seems like a long time. And prompt 11, what deck hasn't been used yet, but you still want to work with it this year? And for me, that's the Midnight Magic Tarot. I have not got around to using this yet. Comes with a great little guidebook, picture of each card. Big picture for the majors and a little small picture for the minors. Comes with upright and reverse meaning. And here's the backs. I edged mine in a black. Seemed like it would be a good deck to read with. I just have not taken the time out to get to know this deck yet. But I want to before the year's up. I love mushrooms. It seems like it's going to be a good reader. I might work with it this afternoon and see what I think about it. Now that I got it out, I'm feeling the urge to work with it. It's pretty. I like the artwork. Oh, I like the devil card. That's pretty. Nope, I never read with it once. I edged it trying to get close to it, bond with it. But I guess you gotta read with it to bond with it. And I think I will work with it this afternoon. See what I think about it. It's got like a matte cardstock. That's pretty, the Magician. So that is a deck that I want to work with that hasn't been worked with yet this year. Midnight Magic. And the last prompt, number 12, is your favorite video you made this year. And to be honest, I don't have a favorite video that I made this year. I've messed up so much. Like yesterday, I uploaded a video, and I uploaded the video that was not edited. I had waited so long in between videos that I'd forgot how to get the one that I had edited into my photos. And so I just forgot and uploaded the wrong one. I never did fix it. I just left the unedited one up. So I'm a little bit embarrassed about that. So I just don't really have a favorite. I feel like I could make a lot of improvements. And I strive for that every time I make a video, but it just seems like I'm always really hard on myself. And just, I know I could do a lot better. And I am working on it. But anyway, such is life, right? You're either gonna watch or you don't. But anyway, I had a good time making this tag, and hopefully I'll upload the right one. Hope you guys had a great time here. If you have any of these decks, let me know in the comments. And hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video, hopefully. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.